and welcome back to more Bleach. I am here with my reaction to episode 14. Now, the last episode was actually kind of insane. We had Tatsuki showing us that she could almost see the hollows, but we actually had Orochime. She is gonna get called Orochimaru pretty soon by me. She had 6 fairies, do you want to call it? And I feel like they came out of the Kirby grips, the hair clips that she wears in regards to like her brother. And they just kind of came out of nowhere and started smashing on this hollow, and she is now completely badass. Her and Chad have been brought up to speed, and now they're kind of knowing what is going on with Ichigo. So I'm really excited. I think that we could just get a dream team crew together. I think this could work, and I think it could be pretty awesome. Now, we're still very much doing this 24-hour stupid fight. I honestly thought that, what's he called again? Arishima. I thought that he was going to be fighting against Ichigo, and instead it's more about who can defeat the most amount of hollows, and I just think that this idea is stupid. I think it's a really stupid idea. So at the moment, I don't like Urashima. He's not my fave, okay? I'm putting it out there. Will it change? Time will tell. But at the moment, I don't like this plan, and I don't like him. Okay, let's delve on into episode 14. Also, don't forget, you guys, if you want to watch this unedited with me, to head on over to my Patreon. The link is in the description, or my website, suzylu.co.uk. Oh! Oh!
No, you don't.
I thought he was actually gonna attack him just then. I thought he was.
Fight me! If you're so sure that Quincy's are superior to Soul Reapers, then why don't you prove it right now? Or are you too afraid?
Exactly, there's so many other stipulations that get in the way between who can take out X amount of hollows. But just fight each other.
What the hell?
The hollows. They're gathering.
Are you gonna take any responsibility for this, or what? Because your finger's looking a little bit damaged.
Where are you going? There are too many of them.
Now who's afraid, Ichigo?
Huh?
It's not about being afraid, I'm just trying to be kind.
They were systematically killed by the Soul Reapers.
As you can imagine, it was a very difficult and painful decision for the Soul Reapers. But in the end, it became necessary to destroy the Quincy's.
Ah, well, it's no wonder then that he hates the Soul Reapers. They literally took out his entire kind.
The Quincy's didn't cleanse the hollows. They destroyed them completely. This meant that any soul which left the Soul Society for the human world would never return. If things had continued that way, the balance between the two worlds would have collapsed.
Well, then we were doing the right thing, though. I vaguely remember them discussing this a couple of episodes ago. But the Quincy's were in the wrong, and they wouldn't listen to anyone.
Finally, there was no choice. The order was given for the Quincy's annihilation. Many have accused the Soul Reapers of arrogance for their actions.
Yeah, but many would then say that the Quincy's were also bang out as well, because they were supposed to keep the balance.
Udio!
Ichigo Kurosaki, you are completely insane.
He just wants to fight you. He doesn't care about the hollows. He wants to know who's stronger.
I don't know who was right and who was wrong, the Soul Reapers or the Quincy's. But it was so long ago that I don't see how it matters anymore. But I'll tell you one thing I know for sure, Uryu. Your methods are
That's all ancient history.
Huh?
Did you seriously just interrupt this moment?
But why, Sensei? How can you say that when it was the Quincy's that were wiped out?
It does seem cruel.
It is cruel, but they were in the wrong. And am I saying that, like, I agree with everything that happened? Well, maybe they could have come to a different resolution, but they didn't want to.
He kept encouraging them to work together, suggesting new ways to fight the Hollows. But the Soul Reapers always had the same answer to his efforts. Don't interfere with our work.
Wait a minute, so we're not so, innocent in all of this either. They didn't listen.
If only they had listened to his advice. If only they had heeded his warning. Then he wouldn't have been alone. Help would have reached him in time. And Sensei wouldn't have wound up dead. Now do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Like, you're on this mission of revenge for him. Because that does kind of suck. But can we not, move on now? Together?
Watch and witness the true power of—
Shut up already!
Oh!
Your sensei wouldn't want you to prove the strength of the Quincy's. You said it yourself. His greatest hope was for Quincy's and Soul Reapers to work together. Isn't that right?
Exactly, so what are you doing? Take out the Hollows together.
You say we're at opposite poles, but I say when two warriors are heavily outnumbered, the trick is to fight back to back.
Very well.
Nice, at least he's going for it. He's using his brain.
What's more important here is, together we can kill a lot more. Isn't that a good enough reason for us to join forces? After all, we both share the same single-minded purpose. We both have reasons to want to destroy as many Hollows as we can.
You both want the same thing, but you could both choose to move in a different direction but have the same goal at the end of all of this.
My father and my sisters went through so much pain after Mom was killed. It was so hard for me to watch. That's something I don't ever want to see again.
And he blamed himself for far too long, for all those years, and it wasn't even his fault. It was a frickin' Hollow.
I am going to protect as many people as I possibly can. Your method of using bait to deliberately draw Hollows here just to prove a point is only endangering innocent lives.
That's what I've been saying, since the beginning. That's why I had such an issue with this guy. Because it was pathetic.
I think you talk too much. But I understand what you're saying. I have to help you survive this battle or you won't be around for me to kick your butt.
He's still thinking that way? Whatever. So, I am still interested though. Who do you think would kill more Hollows? I want to say Ichigo, but I'm not so sure. Come on, boys!
What the? Ichigo! Look at the sky.
What's that?
Wait, that's not more of them, is it? Oh! Is this Super Hollow coming out? What have you done? Oh, it's adorable! It's fine.
That little bit of bait I used can't possibly have drawn this.
Maybe not, but it's here.
Well, it obviously didn't help though, did it? You kind of started all of this, so you better finish it. Oh!
I'm sorry we're so late. He just led the triple!
Oh, they're so cute! He better start teaching her some respect though. Our little redhead's always nasty. Who is this guy? He's such a badass. I need to know more about him.
I take care of these small fries for you, Ichigo, while you go concentrate on that big guy. Oh, you should probably get started before it's too late.
Yeah, okay, cocky.
It's a huge hollow, born from hundreds and hundreds of hollows mixed and folded and crushed together. Until now, I've never seen it except for illustrations in textbooks. Menos Grande.
What do you think her illustration of this thing looked like? I bet it was adorable.
The Royal Special Task Force. Menos Grande is way too much for any single Soul Reaper.
Okay, but we're not a single Soul Reaper. We have a Quincy here too.
Just because it's overfed doesn't change anything. We're just gonna have to chop a little more.
Chop?
And the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Come on! Together we'll take that ugly sucker down!
I just love his confidence so much.
Are you trying to get Ichigo killed out there?
Of course not. Just watch. There is a method to my madness.
Oh, this I want to see. What have you done to her?
This is a binding spell.
It is for Ichigo, and for you too, Rukia.
What? Why are you doing that? Okay. Method in the madness? What?
What were you thinking? Did you actually think that would work?
Huh? Well, I figured.
And here we go, here we go. I love these things.
Now get up and let's try a different strategy.
What the hell? Why is that happened?
There's power flowing into me from his sword. This must be Ichigo's power.
Well, I mean, it's all kind of coming from Rukia, right?
I think there actually may be a way we can defeat this thing. Are you ready to do it?
Is this all because of our little friend down there?
Chad? What are we supposed to do now?
I think they watch and then they should intervene, but only when they know the time is right.
Just do what I say. You've got to release all of your spirit energy at once while we're connected. That way I should be able to harness the power and shoot an enormous arrow. It's the best way to use all of your energy.
Is this really what the plan is? This seems crazy.
Quit taking things so personally and just release that energy already.
How do I do that?
I told you, he's a newbie. This thing is really freaking creepy though. Uh-oh.
You've got to run! Both of you! If you're hit by that, there'll be nothing left of you!
This will work. I'm sure of it.
We only get one chance at doing this, so get on it, Ichigo.
Let's do it. Huh? I meant let's do it together!
He's still going after the cute little drawing, isn't he? It's not gonna work.
I'm feeling extraordinary spiritual pressure. Ichigo's power, it's actually increasing.
Did the other guy know that this would happen though?
Ichigo says he can't control his spirit energy at all. He must have an incredible amount to let it spill out the way he does, and still have more.
We have heard that before though, from people that are like, this guy is super powerful.
If his spirit energy were to stay bottled up, then soon the spirit pressure would begin to skyrocket, just like it is now. And then, if through some incident that pressure were to be suddenly released...
Okay, so how do we release it then? This is what the guy's thinking about. He knows, he knows. What the hell? But how does the other guy know? Look at him, he's so cash. Oh dear, Hollow. Yeah, you're not gonna like this.
Menos is retreating.
Wait, no, we should... No, don't let him retreat. Because that means one day he'll be back.
I win!
What in the world is he?
Well done. Now I can understand why the boss has been keeping an eye on this one.
Ah, okay. Keeping tabs.
You don't have anything to say? I just saved your butt and cleaned up your mess, too.
Does this kind of confirm that he's stronger than Arushima? That's what I think.
What's happening?
What is happening?
Ichigo released all his spirit energy at one time. It looks like it's put way too much strain on his body.
Well, that's okay. He'll be fine.
Gotta do something before it's too late.
Do what?
I must endure the pain.
Oh, look, he's rescuing him now. It's crazy.
If I can release Ichigo's out-of-control spirit energy bit by bit, by firing arrows until his energy level stabilizes.
If that other guy knew that this would happen, why is he letting it?
But, Udio, your arm's getting torn apart!
I said shut up!
No.
How many times do I have to tell you? I have to make sure you survive till I have someone to pummel in the future.
I know, but this could kill you though. You're crazy.
Forgive me, Sensei. I've always blamed Soul Reapers for your death, just so I could avoid blaming myself. Because I was unwilling to risk my life to save you.
You were just a boy though. Of course you couldn't.
So today I'm going to save a Soul Reaper's life. I'm a weak disciple, Sensei. A weak apprentice, unable to give his life for you. Can you ever forgive me?
But don't give your life for Ichigo.
How am I supposed to beat up that guy? He's just so pathetic.
Goodness me. That was so intense. Okay, I don't have Guy in Hat. I don't have his name written down, but it is going to be written down after today's episode because I need to know more about him. Like, what is his deal? You know, he's obviously been in a couple of episodes, and every single time he's just been like such an important part. And now he's keeping tabs on Ichigo, and he comes out of nowhere and does that to Rukia as well. And then he kind of, in a way, he caused this full setup to happen here today by what he did to Rukia, because that impacted Ichigo as well. Like, what is his deal? Who is this guy? Like, is he good? Is he bad? I can't put my finger on it. I don't know. I don't trust him. Okay? I don't like what he did to Rukia, so I don't trust him. And I'm just gonna say that it's happened. Arishima, he kind of like turned a new leaf in this episode here today. And yeah, by working with Ichigo and then saving his life, new best friend, definitely changing my opinion on him now at this point. Oh, so good. That was such a good episode. But I'm not happy that our big ass hollow guy got away just then, because that means that at some point he'll be back. Is that like a Terminator reference? You know, I haven't seen Terminator. Is that crazy? My dad's obsessed with it, and he's like always gone on about it throughout my life, and I have never seen it. Anyways, I have a hair on my nose. Thank you so much for watching my reaction here today, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.